Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Mama Bear build for Moze. Now, I'm super excited about this build. This is a build that I've been wanting to do forever. And before, I just didn't have enough skill points to spread, but with the newest level increase, those 5 points, just those 5 points, have made this possible. Now, as far as weapons go, I like the prompt critical because, I mean, it's just a really good gun. And the one I have on that I've been using is after exiting Iron Bear. The next 2 magazines will have bonus incendiary damage because for this build, I do like to hop out or hop into Iron Bear and hop out. And this is where it gets its Mama Bear name from. Because with this build, you're going to be able to do damage. You don't really need to summon Iron Bear for this, but I like to for extra damage. It's kind of like Iron Bear is the mama bear, you're the baby bear, and both of you can hold your own. So, next gun, anyway. I'm using a URAD anointment on this. Now, this gun, I've been farming it for so long now, and I've gotten 2 with the URAD anoint. I do still want to get a fire, but the shock and corrosive work perfectly fine since I've been using this for the incendiary damage. And then I also have a back burner because the back burner is just good. You can also get a plague bear. I just decided to go with the back burner. It's consecutive hits. I don't know how good this anoint actually does on it. I am honestly not too sure. I'd have to do more testing, but this is the only one I've ever gotten, and I've done a lot of farming for it, so yeah, on to the next thing. So I'm using the bloated plus ultra shield. This thing is a absolute just god roll for the plus ultra for this build, and it's amazing. It helps me with my incendiary damage for one, since I didn't get the incendiary chaos. And on top of that, I get capacity and I get health on it. So the extra capacity just obviously gives it extra capacity. But since it gives me extra health and I am running the deathless, yeah, so you see where I'm going with this. All that extra health that I get goes back into the capacity. And I'm using a transfusion recurring tracker. So everybody talks about the cloning maddening tracker or something like that. And honestly, this grenade does well. Honestly, I think if it has divider and Merv on it, it's usually fine. Yes, if it has the extra, what is it? I think it's bounce or something like that is the thing that makes it the cloning maddening tracker. If it has that on it, it's a little bit better, but this thing, I throw one and I stay up to full shields. And sorry about that. Was getting a phone call from a number that just keeps calling me, and I've told them to take my number off their records. But anyway, so we're using a bloodletter class mod. This is going to make it so that any of the healing that I gain is going to go into shield. You get the shield recharge rate, the shield delay, and it's just, I mean, yeah. It's kind of but the passives on this they're okay. I don't really do much for this build besides the heavy weapon damage, and the shield recharge delay, but that's completely negated by what the shield passively does automatically. So I'm also running the Snowdrift Deathless. Again, it doesn't really have anything on it that is too amazing, but again, it's the only Snowdrift Deathless that I have, and it works. You don't always need the god rolls for this game for the builds to work. You just don't. Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to go over the skill trees. I'm going to go ahead and start in green tree. So, Cloud of Lead, you get the free shots every 4 shots, and you add bonus incendiary damage. Daka Bear, I like to take this skill just in case I want to hop into Iron Bear for some invincibility. But I don't really use this too much. I will use it on the Guardian Takedown so you can skip the teleport phase. So it's always really good for that. Redistribution, I like to use that to regen some of my ammo. You're not going to... This isn't a build where you're going to completely get your ammo back and keep up your full mag, but you will regen ammo and it'll save you some ammo. So that always helps. Plus with the plus ultra absorbing ammo, so it's very far and few in between where you're going to fully run out of ammo running through an area. Stoke the Embers, just more incendiary damage. Damage is always good. Russian Offensive. I like to take this build. I don't always use it, but I like to take it just because it gives me the extra life steal just in case I run out of grenades. Scorching RPMs, more damage, obviously. Just damage. And then I take Specialist Bear. This gives Iron Bear more damage when he's equipping 2 of the same weapons, which he's always going to be equipping 2 of the same weapons for this build. Now we're going to move on to the Orange Tree. So, take Security Bear. It's just good for Iron Bear survivability. Armored Infantry, you get more gun damage and damage reduction. Always good. Vladoff Ingenuity. Shield recharge rate, max shield for even more survivability. Now, Thin Red Line got an extra point in this because of our class mod, which is so nice. It's because you're getting plus 80% max health reserved in the shield, which just gives you even more shield. Drowning in Brass, more gun damage, and with the recent hotfix, was it the hotfix? Was it a hotfix or a patch? I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. Iron Bear is going to be doing more damage with that. And then Desperate Measures, since we're always at 1 health, always going to be doing plus 83% gun damage. This build does insane damage, both with Iron Bear and with Moze. It's just, this is the build that I've been wanting to do, a hybrid build where you can use Iron Bear. You don't even need, but you don't need to rely on him if you don't want to. So you can mix up your playstyle without ever mixing up your skill points. It's very nice. Phalanx Doctrine. This is one of the reasons why I haven't really been hopped into this build. Just adding the 1 extra point into this because of the extra 5 points that you get is just so nice. This is where I spent one of the extra 5 points. It's nice to grab it. Even though my class mod does put 2 points into it, I like to throw that extra 1 in there. Now on to the Blue Tree. Fire in the Skagden, more damage. And with the way it's working right now with Stainless Steel Bear gives it more damage. So there is that. So I like to take Fire in the Skagden. Deadlines, just better for if you're gonna jump in Iron Bear and actually use them, because you can do this. Do it with that. You can do it with, yeah, you can just clear out areas with Iron Bear if you really want to. And this is just good for that. Grizzled, this is going to make it so when I'm hopping in and out of Iron Bear that I'm going to get that cooldown back. So whenever he's gone, I can instantly call him back if I want to. Since we're not going to be using the Rocketeer class mod. Stainless Steel Bear is just... It's just an amazing skill all around. Just take it. Tor Cross Promotion, more splash damage. Damage is always good. Means of Destruction. Now, this is where I put another 2 of the points from the 5 that makes this build possible. Because before I was trying to distribute these points between this and I just couldn't do it. These 5 points help so much. pull the holy pin. This is where I put the last 2 points in from the extra 5 for that critical chance. So you're getting the critical chance for the grenade to proc redistribution. It's not it's not 3 out of 3, but it does help. The 2 points there. 1 point in Vampire, because that's all you need. You throw 1 grenade, it's going to refill your shields, even off of 1 enemy. And then obviously short fuse, just more damage. It's an amazing skill. Take it. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Now there are 2 ways you can run Iron Bear. You can run him like I have, like I have been, or you can run him, yeah, you can run him like I have been, where I'm running the railgun, and then I take captive armature and corrosive sabot round, and you know he's gonna do crazy amounts of damage while he's out from auto bear. Or if you want to play him more as the debuff style, where you want to do most of the killing, you can put on the Vanquisher rocket pods and target softening, and all the enemies are going to take extra damage. But again, I just like to run him like this, because he's just going to be doing so much damage and helping you out. So if you go down and fight for your life and he's out, you always have a second win automatically. Usually even if you go down without him, you're going to get a second win. Now, right now, I am running roguelite, so second wins aren't even a thing for me, obviously. It kind of sucks, but I don't want to get rid of the other modifiers. So, yeah. Now I'm going to head over to Athenas, and I will see you there. Alright, so here we are. We're about to run through this, but before I do, I just wanted to say, I wanted to touch on something I said earlier in the video, where I was talking about you don't need god rolls for this game. I know a lot of build videos make it seem like you do, but I know like console players like myself, when you're sitting there farming and farming and farming and you're just not getting that god roll, and it already takes forever because of the load screens, like there are alternatives to the god rolls. You don't need them. The Vault Hunters are so strong that you really just can rely on them themselves almost. Yeah, anoints are very nice to have, like very nice, obviously, but you don't always need it. I just wanted to put that out there. Alright, so with this build, I like to throw a grenade to start into battle, and yeah, as you can see, I just shoot. Things lose their health pretty fast. And whoops. Yep, that is something I was going to show off anyway, so I don't have to now. Do not get close to what you are shooting, or you will go down instantly. That is the one weakness of this build, is that if you kill something and it's close, you're gonna die. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw this grenade. Killed him. We'll go ahead and kill him. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... well, I was gonna use the prompt critical and jump into Iron Bear, but he's gonna resist all that fire, so... don't mind my terrible aim. Sometimes I'm good at this game, sometimes I'm bad. You'll see that if you are watching my Jacob's Allegiance Mara playthrough, which I highly suggest you go check it out. It's a fun time. You get to watch me grow as a YouTuber. Again, almost made the same mistake. Almost shot way too close. Alright, so let's go ahead, hop into Iron Bear. We'll go ahead and hop out. And yeah, now we're gonna get that extra 50% bonus to fire. Oh, I thought it was gonna get me again. I like to use Iron Bear to kill anything that's gonna run towards me like this. It's very good to that's why I like running the damage. A lot of times I will place Iron Bear somewhere where he's not even really doing much, and then I'll just run out and start killing things. But if something's running at me, like one of those Malouin doggos, I do like to run back towards Iron Bear, just for the pure fact that I do not want to shoot at anything close to me. So yeah, as you can see, this build, you can clear out mobs in no time at all. Between the damage that you're doing and the damage that Iron Bear is doing, you're unstoppable. You're an unstoppable force. The only thing that can destroy you is yourself, again. So hop in, hop out, and kill. You can see this build just kills so fast. Throw a grenade, get some healing. Throw another grenade behind me, get some more healing. And that's another thing, when you're using the chaos, if enemies are grouped up like that, they're most likely going to die. And as you can see, my shield is up past 200,000 right now because of all the kills. And be careful because, well, I'm using a Mayhem 10 grenade, and it definitely will down me if they explode. I'm running Roguelite. I would suggest not to run Roguelite, especially when you're just starting off using this build, because you're gonna kill yourself. Look at that. I mean, this grenade, it just killed that guy. Even the grenade itself is very powerful. It's such a nice build to use. Alright, here I'm gonna throw a grenade and just start shooting everybody. Like, even through the armor of, oh no, even through the armor of that, it just wrecked his armor. And I'm using shock and radiation, which isn't the best for armor, but you're doing so much damage that it doesn't care what element you're using. That's why getting the fire chaos isn't necessary, but I do want to get it with the URAD because this would be even better. But you really don't have to. Yep. You shoot this once, boom, dead. You shoot this into a group of enemies, they're all gonna die. But unfortunately, there's just not a group of enemies. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Trant, and alright, so about to hop down and kill Trant. I'm gonna do 2 different kills on him. I'm gonna do one with Iron Bear, just to show like the pure damage that is going to be done here, and then I'm going to do one without summoning Iron Bear. I'll summon him up here so I can get the extra bonuses and then jump down, but I'm not going to use them during the fight, just to show that this build can do it without Iron Bear. Jump in, jump out, and start shooting away. And he is dead. So I'm going to go ahead and save quit, and then I'll be back again to fight. Alright, so I'm back here again to fight Captain Trant. I did blow myself up trying to do this fight and record it, so that's one of the bad things about this build. It's very easy to blow yourself up, and with Roguelite, there's no chance of a second win, so... But, yeah, I'm gonna go down and fight him. I'm not even gonna summon Iron Bear this time. I'm just gonna go ahead and, yeah. Shoot him from here. Throw a nade. Yep. Oh, this is how I blew myself up the last time. This is why I like to summon Iron Bear. Throw a grenade to get some healing and hit some crits. Throw another nade out. Getting all the crits. That's another thing. This game is very, very easy if you just play smart, like how I am right now. I'm kind of using the natural cover to my advantage. I don't see too many people doing that a lot of the times because a lot of their builds are just these crazy overpowered builds. Don't get me wrong, this build can be overpowered as just any other. But if you just play smart like I did using that natural cover, it makes this game easier and makes it so you don't need the god rolls. That's the thing. You just can play smarter. But anyway, gotta kill the wisp. I don't know if I've ever actually tried this gun on Mayhem 10, but I'm gonna pick it up and try. But anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. Leave a like, comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more Borderlands 3 content in the future. And I think I'm going to have a co-op playthrough that I'm going to be starting here probably sometime today. It might not be up today, but I'm going to be starting it with my brother. The only thing is it's going to be a little bit of a slower series. It's going to come out pretty slow because I have to do it based on his schedule. So I have to be free and he has to be free. So yeah, that'll probably be coming up. Like I said, I'm probably going to start recording that today. It'll probably be up tomorrow. I don't know if there's going to be a Jacob's Allegiance build, or not build, a Jacob's Allegiance video coming out today because of that. So I just wanted to make that known. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And this is Heatwave signing off. Peace.